it has been a little while since I picked the camera up. It's been yeah, pretty mental couple of months actually. So last time I actually filmed anything was when Danny and I blacked the boat, and then since that, what have we done? We've had Glastonbury Festival, trip to Iceland, trip back to Somerset, see family and friends. It's just been, yeah, all over the place. But now, hopefully, should be able to get back in the swing of things. Apologies that the videos have kind of dropped off. It's just been, yeah, really busy summer, but really excited to get on the move now. Still on the Aylesbury arm. Just pulled the boat out of Aylesbury Canal Society's marina. It's been in there, just somewhere safe to keep it whilst we were sort of here, there and everywhere. Yeah, going to be on the move today. Hopefully get off the arm and back onto the main stretch of the Grand Union. Got some chores to do. As always, need to make some bread. For anyone that wanted the sourdough recipe, I'll go through that, which would be cool. And yeah, just really excited to get on the move now. I knew this was going to be a bit weird couple of months, because I sort of had to keep the boat in one place because of the blacking, because of going away and all this. So yeah, just feel like I've got a bit more freedom now. And yeah, going to be heading north. Hopefully meet up with Ben and Ree shortly, because they've sort of overtaken us. That's Pongo's mum and dad. Yeah, they've sort of overtaken me now. Hopefully catch back up with them. So I'm a little bit rusty, but out of it. Like I said, I haven't picked the camera up. Can't remember whenever we painted the boat. It's been a while. Yeah, really happy to get on the move now. Beautiful day for it. Bit bright if anything, but don't want to moan. Might only have like a couple of days of this and then we're back to rain, I'm sure. I know it's a narrow canal, but these bridges are so narrow. Each side you've got not a lot at all, especially when you've just painted the bottom of your boat and you don't want to scratch anything. I won't miss them, to be honest, on a wide bridge. Oh yeah. This is so much more overgrown than when I first came down. How narrow that is, there's just nowhere to go. Just met another boat as well. I thought we were going to have to back up or something, but luckily there's like a little part in the reeds where I managed to pull in and let them through, but bloody hell. That's my first time hitting a bridge. Nearly took the water heater chimney off. Just bounced off this edge, which pushed me into that edge. Didn't do any damage, but it's close. Bloody hell. I think that's 12 locks down, and all I've got to do now is that staircase, pair of 2 to get back up into the Grand Union. I've just emptied it, which is what I forgot to do last time coming down, so hopefully I won't mess it up this time. Yeah, I'm shattered. Looking forward to pulling out, having a cup of tea, to be honest. A quick thank you to the guys over at Reolink for sponsoring another one of my videos. Reolink was founded back in 2009 by a group of tech engineers with passion for protecting people's homes. They've since developed some of the best and most affordable security cameras that are available on the market. I'm currently running an Argus 3 Ultra up on the bow, a new Argus track facing the stern, and then an Argus 4 Pro which is protecting the stern doors. They're all 4K capable cameras, each has got their own features, but for me the Argus 4 Pro steals the show, to be honest. It's got 180-degree field of view and offers full colour night vision, which helps save on battery life about 30%. They're all powered by their own solar panels and there's no monthly subscription fee, so once you've paid for that camera you get to use every feature, viewing it online from wherever in the world. If you missed their Prime Day sale, don't panic, because that same discount is available but only for the rest of today, that's Sunday. So go and check out the link in the description and pinned comment. Thank you, Relink. Now back to some boating antics. Good morning, afternoon. So I spent the day moored up yesterday. Managed to do 2 locks on the Grand Union itself on the main stretch, thanks to a guy who watches the channel, thank you. Came out and did 2 locks for me, so I've gone through 2 locks. I moored up yesterday because there's actually a stoppage up before I get to Leighton Buzzard, so there's no point going too much further, but that's now been fixed. I think it was one of the paddles had broken or something. Today I'm going to make some bread quickly first. Well, make some dough and then let that prove whilst we cruise. Then going to hopefully get back up to Leighton Buzzard today, which is as far as I've been, and then everything after that will be new. So I'm going to make a loaf of sourdough. Recipe is, I'll put it up on the screen, 500 grams of flour. That's a mix of white and like strong bread flour and whatever else you want to add in. So I normally go sort of 300 or 400 grams of white and then 100 grams of either whole grain or rye or anything, just to make it a bit more interesting. 10 grams of sea salt, 350 grams of water and 200 grams of sourdough starter. Gonna mix this together and then add the salt after sort of 10 minutes. And then to replenish the starter, because I've taken 200 grams out, I'm going to put 200 grams back in, so I'm going to make that 150 grams of flour and 50 grams of water. And then that should keep in the fridge for about a week without having to be fed again, but I normally make a loaf a week anyway, so I can do the cycle. Salt in. Bring the speed up a bit. Now, right, now I'm just going to try and shape it into a ball to give it a top and a bottom. Builds a bit of tension on top to give it a bit of strength. Put that in there. plastic bag, and then basically just leave that for 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll give it a couple of turns, repeat that a couple of times, and then shape it into our loaf ready to go into a tin, and then that will go either in the fridge overnight, or I could probably bake it later on today with this heat. 31 degrees C in here, which is about 90 Fahrenheit. It's quite warm. Right, we better get on the move. I've got swing bridge just around the corner. A few more locks today, not too many now. That was probably the worst section back on the arm. And then when we get past Leighton Buzzard, there's really not that many until all the way up to Milton Keynes, fortunately. Just pulled in, get some water. I think we've only got like 2 locks left today. What's this one called? That's the water point. Can't remember what this is called. Slapton lock. Then we've got Church lock. Then what's it called? It's the one that had the stoppage on it. Can't think of the name. Grove, by the pub. Grove Mill lock or something. Then we'll be in Leighton Buzzard, and I'll get through the busy part of Leighton Buzzard, and then more up for the evening. Somewhere nice and quiet, because it's Saturday tomorrow, and that is my worst, or least favourite day for cruising. It's just so busy. Everyone's out having a good time, to be fair, but I just like my own space and time and not having to queue for things. So yeah, I'm gonna have tomorrow off. And yeah, it's bloody hot, really hot. 32°C inside now, so it's gone up a degree, even though with all the windows and fan going and everything. But yeah, just wait for this to fill up, and then got quite a nice long stretch now before the next lock. Yeah, only about 3 more locks to do. Please excuse my festival sunglasses, I can't find my proper ones. Bloody hell, right. Found a nice spot just outside Leighton Buzzard. It's a hire boat company place. I'm shattered. Now before I forget, I really need to do this bread, because I definitely forgot earlier on. Oh, the orange in it. Definitely forgot to stretch and fold this. So now it's massive. So I need to knock this back, put it into the loaf tin, and then leave it overnight and hopefully bake it first thing in the morning. Just need to sort of shape this. It smells amazing. It's definitely overapproved, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, it's completely gone, isn't it? Ugh. Normally I'd get away with that, it's just been so hot in here. Yes. Oh. I swear every time I try and bake bread on there, it doesn't go very well. Because I'm always moving and concentrating on other things. I don't know what to do about that. So I'm going to bring it back together like that. See, it's just... oh no. Right. But what that will be is a nice ferment to add flavour to the next loaf of bread, which I'm going to make now. Oh, it's going to take ages. I should have stopped and tackled it at lunch, but I didn't. All of the gluten is essentially just gone past this. It's developed and then overproved. Now it's lost all of its strength. Oh, I can't even process this right now. I'm having the day off tomorrow anyway, so I'll try again in the morning. Take 2. It's a new day. The bread's going to be great. Here's some I made earlier. Buoyant. Now there's actually a bit more here than just one loaf, so I'm going to take the excess off. Make something else with that. You don't want to take too much of the air out of it, then you'll make a brick. You just want to sort of keep the air in and just build a bit of tension from the sides. I sound like I know what I'm talking about. I don't really. Like that. Touch flour on top. Build some tension. Grease loaf tin. Oh, bit sticky. Right, now she'll leave that until it's doubled in size. Basically, if I leave it at room temperature, I'll probably do it within an hour or so. If I put it in the fridge, you'll get a bit more flavour because it's proving slower, but I probably need to bake it later on. So I'll just leave it at room temperature. Just give that a bit of room to rise. Pop that there. Right, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Right. Straight in the oven. As hot as it'll go for about 30 minutes. Just keep an eye, make sure it doesn't burn. If it starts to go dark too soon, then turn the temperature down. If I had an electric oven, I'd be putting some steam in just to help it not form a crust too early, but with a gas oven, I've actually put too much steam in before and put the oven out, and then you lose all the heat. So I'm not risking it. Ran out of time yesterday. I had like a 1.5 hour bike ride to go and pick the car up. I didn't realise quite how far I'd come. Let's see if I've made bread or a brick. Could be better. It's not too dense, it's just normally get a few more air holes. Be alright for toast. Not too bad. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Excuse me, it's rude, couldn't wait. Thank you to our patrons, and yeah, all new cruising for now. I'm really excited to get on the move again. Thank you.